Alright guys, here we are back in Shattered Valley in 2026. We are continuing the series. We've done Terminus and we've done Citadel Daymore. Now it's time to actually do Shattered Vale, which I think it's honestly the hardest map in the game. And it has probably the coolest boss fight. Well, in zombies, because we are going to be fighting a massive zombified T-Rex, which is pretty cool. But hopefully I'll remember the Easter egg, because it's been a bit since we've done this one, and it's not super complicated, but it definitely has a few more steps than the usual. And I'm gonna be using the one and only Maelstrom today. If you guys played BO6, you know what the Maelstrom is. Pretty much one of the most overpowered weapons in zombies history, to be fair, because this thing is absolutely insane with Dragon's Breath and everything. It's basically a fully automatic shotgun that, well, does a ridiculous amount of damage. But I'm gonna spend a few rounds in spawn to get some money and everything, and then we're gonna be starting this Easter egg. And I also have a Molotov for this spore right here, so this is gonna be one of the 4 seeds we need. And I know you can shoot them with a wonder weapon with the Mark II, but you can also use Molotovs on it. Alright guys, let's start opening up the map and everything. We're gonna be having a little mirror to pick up from here, right over there. And we also have to look for some wooden boxes like this one. And the 8th one that we're gonna be shooting or destroying, it's gonna be the ones that's gonna have one of the canisters that we need for wonder weapon upgrade. I think it's the 8th one if I'm remembering correctly. And I also have one spore over there. Is there going to be another spore here? Yes, so we have 2 spores here, but sadly I don't have any Molotovs. But I think they are kind of scattered around the map, so you can pretty much get some Molotovs from the map itself, you know? And what a time for a double points, kind of towards the end of the round. But I really like this big area right here on the map. It's kind of cool, They've definitely done a pretty good job at making this map. I think it's one of the better maps in BO6. Like, it definitely has its pretty nice aura and stuff like that. I wish it had like a bit more interesting dark ether stuff to it, but nonetheless, I think they've done pretty well. Can be another box right here. Very nice. And now we're gonna go this way, and we're gonna continue to open up the map. Now we also got another mirror right here. Now we're gonna open up this, and we also have to find the last seed, which should be somewhere here in front of me. Is there any other boxes here? No other box, sadly. And let's check down here. Maybe the seed is gonna be, yeah, the seed is gonna be right there in the corner. So we do have 2 seeds in the main entrance, and then 1 here. We're gonna need a lot of Molotovs for those ones, but I think there's one right here. Yep, perfect. So we can go ahead and throw another one there, and when we get more Molotovs, we're gonna get the other ones as well. All right, here we go. We made it to Pack-a-Punch. Very, very nice. We got Sam right here. Very cool. And I'm also gonna Pack-a-Punch my weapon to level 1. And we got our first special round. There's a tomahawk right here, and we're gonna need to craft another one for one of the canisters. So we're gonna grab 2 of them. I'm gonna pass this special round very quickly. You gotta be careful with these toxic zombies, man. They are deadly, to say the least. These guys do a lot of damage when they explode. And we got this canister right here, and the letter on it is gonna be A. So we're gonna be going here. So we're gonna be hitting the middle valve right here, just like so, and then that one right there. Awesome. And we should have gas into the big canister right there. Now we're gonna need an explosive, so a shotgun, not a shotgun, sorry, a grenade. What am I talking about? And we can blow that up. But it seems like the zombies don't really want to drop anything. But it's fine. We're going to get one. Now we're going to go down here as well, because we need to find that last box. Or I think we have to shoot 2 more maybe of those wooden boxes. Yeah, 1 more after this. There's a free Casby here that we need for one of the the canisters as well. And there should be another wooden box in here. This is where you get the wonder weapon from. Very nice. Already done that. And because of that, we can actually go and break this wall right here. Very nice. And it's good. Okay, that one's broken. We're gonna need a canister now first. There we go. We threw a Molotov and we got the first canister. And I guess because we got the first canister, we might as well just do the purple one here. The purple variant in this really cool spot. We're on round 7. I think we'll be fine. We do have a packed weapon. We have to kill some special zombies. So we go in this secret tunnel that we just broke up, and look at this. We got the ether worm right there. And we put one of these things here. And then we put the second mirror here. And then we interact with this thing. And look at that. We have the lights going into the doppelganger statues. And then we have to melee the crystal to send like a beam. And that beam is gonna bring back to life this guy. So let's try to kill him very quickly. Perfect. And now we're gonna be moving this thing for a bit. There we go. And we're gonna need to pick this one up from here and then put it up there. We gotta do this 3 times. And last one is gonna be an HVT one. Perfect. And now we go do this. I really like this Easter egg. I think it's pretty cool. I also really like this one, this pack punch camos they have going on right here. I think it's pretty nice. There we go. We kill this guy as well. Takes a bit more than a mag. And that one's done. And now we go to the first mirror and hit it one more time. There we go. That's gonna be the last doppel. And we just gotta kill this this fellow right here. This is gonna be a tankier one. It's an HVT. But the Maelstrom honestly should do work. But we might have to buy ammo once, because I have no rarity on it. Come on. I'm not really hitting headshots right here. I don't want to kill that last zombie as well. At least not now. Okay, we got 2 more mags. He's almost done. He's almost done. There we go. Come on, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy ammo once. Sadly. This Maelstrom is good, but it's not strong enough. We got ammo back here, though. It's totally fine. And please, can we finish this? There we go, he's done. Alright, that took a moment. Now that this one is done, we can pick up the filled canister from here. Very nice. Alright, fantastic. And now we can go grab another canister, which is going to be located just outside the SAM room, or back where we took the elevator, I should say. And for that one, we're going to be using this Casimir right here. You just throw the Casimir in front of that spawn right there, and it sucks out the canister. And there it is. We can pick it up right after. We gotta go to round 10 to start doing the Wonder Weapon quest, but we can also do another canister in the meantime. But to do that canister, I really want to buy jug before. And I also got myself the scones for this. And we can do the puzzle really quick. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and then 1, 2, 1, and there we go. Secret door. It is opened. Very nice. It's like a little Simon Says right there. And we can buy jug. All right, I think we should be able to do the thing now, the canister. So we need to be at round 10 to complete the last step, or to complete the Wonder Weapon quest. And we still need 1 or 2 more rounds before then. But I'm gonna upgrade the rarity of this gun. And we're gonna go and actually do that canister. This one is the one with the abominations. I don't know, I'm a bit all over the place with this Easter egg. I don't remember it very well. So ideally, we put this here. And we have a abomination spawn in. And you have to make it laser these rocks. And there's 3 rocks around the place. And after he lasers one of them, you have to make it charge into it. Just like so. And then it's going to start floating. And then we have 2 more rocks to do. This is one of the most annoying steps on this map. Like, not even joking, it's one of the most annoying steps possible. Because this guy does not want to laser whenever you want him to laser. And it's just a big annoying step. And of course he's gonna do another charge attack. And he does a laser on the wrong spot. There we go. And then he's got to charge that one. Very annoying, very annoying. I think there's a way you can manipulate the way he charges or does laser attacks, but I don't really know how it is. Come on. Can you please do an attack? Thank you. And then one more time, buddy. We need 1 laser attack. That's all we need. 1 laser attack, and then you're gonna have to charge onto the thing, and then we're gonna have to defend that machine right there in the middle. There we go. Don't kill my last zombie, please. I'm begging you. He killed him. He killed my last zombie. That's fine. There we go. Charge attack. And now we just gotta sit here and just defend this thing from vermins. Vermins are gonna attack this thing. And if a vermin sits on top of this and dies on top of it, you're basically losing health. That's why I wanted to have a pack-a-punch weapon before I try this. Zombies don't really matter, but the vermins should not get in there. They only come from 3 spots. But honestly, they are pretty annoying, because sometimes whenever you kill them with the maelstrom, they do turn into parasites, and the parasites go in there as well. But it looks like we're okay for now. There we go, we got some more over there, and 87%. Almost done, almost done. Okay, round 10, we need to go in the lab now. There we go, perfect. We finished this canister as well, which is fantastic. We got 2 Molotovs also for this, so we can go and finish the other step. Or finish the spores. And once you're around 10, you need to make your way to the SAM lab, because you can have a special zombie spawn in. A scientist, I think it's called. Or lab technician, something like that. And he's going to give us a key card that we can get a special code with. Alright, so let's make our way back there. We got all the spores here. We only need 1 canister. There he is, lab technician. We need to kill this guy. And he gave us a floppy disk. And now we need to make our way upstairs again. I don't know where stamina is, because there's a computer where we can put that code in. And we're gonna get like that disk in, and we're gonna get like a code from it. But I want to do this first. Alright, so we gotta go to this computer right here on the left side of stamina. Is this one. And then you interact with it. And it's gonna start printing the code right here after you put in the floppy disk. And we're gonna have to wait here for like 30-40 seconds. There's gonna be some vermin spawning, so just take them out. We have 1 zombie in the round, so we can defend this place very easily. Unless Shatterblast kills that last zombie. He didn't kill it. Alright, perfect, perfect. And we gotta wait for the code. Come on, it's almost done. Faster, game, please. It's so slow. Alright, there we go, it's done. So our code is gonna be crab. So what we do now is there's a chalkboard right here with some letters on it. So we're gonna pause this like this, and we have to find the letter, the number for each letter. So we have crab, so that means C. We got 2, 4, 6, 7. So it's 7 for C. R is 8, A is 5, and then B is 7. So 7, 8, 5, 7. That's gonna be our code. Hopefully you guys kind of understood what I had to say there. You have to count how many letters are in the group that has the letter from your word, basically. So 7, 8, 5, 7. And now we're gonna go downstairs where that doppelgas is being locked up. And we can put in that code to kind of release the doppel from there. So let's go here very quickly. And it's gonna be 7, 8, 5, 7. Perfect, it worked. The big problem is I'm out of ammo. Right, there is an ammo box right down here, luckily. There's some special zombies as well, like the toxic ones. There's the ammo right here. Perfect. Let's kill those guys as well. And after you kill this guy, it's gonna drop a hand. And that hand, we can actually use it to bypass the scanner. And there it is, the ray gun Mark II. The ray gun Mark II. There we go. We got the wonder weapon of this. And we gotta get one more canister, and the last canister is gonna be located in one of those crystals. On the walls, there's 4 locations. Luckily, we found it in the first one, so we don't need to check the other ones. One of them is gonna be a PhD. One of them is gonna be where stamina is, where that computer with the floppy disk was, and one of them is gonna be a quick revive. But luckily, that was pretty fast, and we got it over there. Now, we gotta fill the last canister with the seeds that we found earlier. We have all 4 seeds, so we need to go to quick revive now. So now that we made it here where quick revive is, we can put the canister here and we can do the seeds. After you put in the canister, you can put all 4 seeds at once. Like if you're, you know, good enough for the game, I guess you can do all 4 seeds at once. I've seen a lot of speedrunners do that. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm not that good anymore, and I'm not gonna do multiple of them. I really don't want to pass this round. And what I like to do, usually I just keep a zombie alive and try to have him run around me, and then just kill all the purple-eyed zombies that come in while basically training the last zombie of the round. And I do this for like every spore or every seed. It is a bit time consuming like this, but again, I rather do this than pass rounds like crazy. But never mind, the last zombie just died. But let's just finish this very quickly. Alright guys, here we go on the last one. We are almost done with this step as well. Definitely took a bit, but it's fine. At least we didn't pass too many rounds and stuff like that. And there we go, we can go back and pick up the canister. Let me just shoot this. Usually you get some salvage from it, maybe some equipment. So now we basically got all the wonder weapon upgrades, and we can start to upgrade the wonder weapon itself. So we are gonna be starting with, I think I'll do the yellow one first, and that one's gonna be in spawn. There we go, we got the yellow variant. This is basically turning the weapon into a sniper, sort of, or a marksman rifle, I should say, that does a lot of damage but shoots pretty slow. And now we need to go to kind of where stamina is, do a little lockdown right over here. And now we're gonna interact with this computer, and we're gonna have to kill some purple-eyed zombies to kind of charge up the liminal portal. And I think I just killed the wrong zombie. That's fine. And I think that might have been it. And perfect. There we go. That's everything we need. So now we're gonna go inside here, and we're gonna need ether shroud for this. So we pop shroud, and we can see some audio logs only using shroud. So I'm gonna get the other one right here, and there can be one there, and there can be one right at the back of the elevator here. Even if your shroud finishes, you still have a few like good seconds that you can see the See the part glowing? So now we're gonna go this way. And there's one in the chimney here. There's always one in the chimney. There's 2 chimneys available, so if it's not in this one, it's gonna be in the next one, and then the last one is gonna be here. And also if it's not here, it could be on that computer over there. But there we go, we got all the parts. Now we need to interact with the wall. But first I want to pass this round, honestly. Let's get a max ammo. And now these things are on the wall, and you have to interact with them in the order. So if that was not the order, I think you can look at the books itself and you can see like the signs. So that's number 3 because it has 3 circles. But just spam interact, and there we go. You got the plants, and now we go inside here, the liminal teleport thing, and we're gonna have to kill a special zombie. I think this one is an amalgam, and you can break the shield only using the wonder weapon. So if you don't have the wonder weapon for this step, you really cannot pass this. But after the shield breaks, you can actually use the normal gun just to kill it off, as you can see. And there's like a nice little spot that you can sit on right here for this very amalgam. And this is gonna be done. Perfect. So, pretty easy. And now we're gonna have to pick up the artifact, just like so. Fantastic. Now we're gonna move on to the blue one. Sorry, we're not gonna do the blue one, we're gonna do the purple one. I forgot that the purple is the shotgun version. And the blue one is the SMG, which we want finally. But we're gonna do the purple one. This one turns into a shotgun, has less bullets in the mag. Now we have to repeat the process here in front of the elevator to charge up the liminal portal. Again, you need like 5-7 zombies, something like that, to charge this thing up. And there we go, it is done. We go inside and we need to pick up this wine bottle or whatever that is. I'm dead. Very nice. I forgot the zombies can go in. Well, we lost a dying wish, that's fine. It's not a big deal. And now that we pick up that liquor bottle or ritual bottle, we have to kill 3 elder disciples in 3 different spots. One of them is going to be in that winery place right there. One of them is going to be where the dino room is. So right over here, there's a chalice on this thing. There we go, it is done. And last one is going to be exactly in spawn.
Nobody's dying on my watch.
And it's going to be right here where the zombies spawn. There we go, and after we kill this last one, we can get like a special code where the elevator is to open a secret little safe. Alright, so we made it back, and the code is going to be written on the wall here. So we got 55-8-32. 55-8-32. It's always the order from the left to right. Also can kill some of the zombies quickly. And we gotta go here where death perception is. And we have this little save right here. And interact with it. And we got 55, 8, and then 32. 32, very nice. Is the right one. It's gonna open up and there's gonna be a ritual item, which I'm gonna pick up. But I'm not gonna start the HGT fight right now because I do want to upgrade the wonder weapon. I'm a bit low on ammo and I'm afraid it might not be enough to beat the guy in there. But there we go. We got the pack-a-punch for the wonder weapon. We go in the room, place down the sentinel artifact. Now we're gonna have to kill a disciple. And again, you can only break the shield using the wonder weapon. But then you can also damage it with your normal gun. But the shotgun variant is actually pretty strong. And it's actually pretty worth using this, because you do get a max ammo at the end of this, so not a big deal. There we go, we got it. Now we gotta pick up the artifact and do one more wonder weapon upgrade, and we are pretty much done with this. There we go, we got this. And now we're gonna go downstairs where we pick up the wonder weapon from, to that armory place. And right there is gonna be the final upgrade. So it's gonna be right here. Also didn't pick up the bell yet, which we're gonna go do in a moment. There we go. This is the SMG variant, and honestly it is the best one in the game. Like, you have 50 bullets, shoots pretty fast once you get double tap and everything. You have some decent reserves when packed, so it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. But we need to go get the bell, and we're gonna need to do the brain rot step, where we have to brain rot the zombie, which can be pretty annoying, but it's not that bad, actually. And the bell is gonna be in these rooms right over here. It can be on these shelves, it can be on these ones right here. I don't know if this maelstrom actually breaks anything, yeah, but it's actually right down there. You can literally see it. There we go, pick that up. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch to brain rot now. And hopefully we can get that guy to turn very fast. So we go here, we got brain rot, and then we need to go up here. But first of all, we need to charge up the liminal space, which is going to be in that secret room that we opened earlier. Very nice. And I'm just gonna kill the last round zombie, so we can have a lot of zombies when we do the brain rot step. But it's good that we changed the brain rot early, because it should activate on literally the first zombie we shoot. You need to walk in the room before you do the next step, so keep that in mind. So here we go. We place the bell here, and then hopefully, there we go, we get the brain rot, and now we have to ring the bell. And the guy just died. Oh well, this is great. So basically you have to ring the bell and the zombie to kind of go over the bar and make a drink, and then he will give us the part. But yeah, it seems like the zombie just decided to die. So now we gotta get another brain rot zombie. There we go, we got another one. Please! I don't want to lose my dying wish again. I just did it. Oh my god, this is the worst step in the history. There we go, we got it though. We got it. I cannot believe I lost the dying wish. That's horrible. We only have one more for the boss. Alright, let's do a SAM trial before we actually start the final step. Alright guys, I couldn't do the TED task, or not TED task, sorry, the SAM trial, because it's bugged out. I started it like 10 times, and it took away all my money and everything, and it just never allowed me to do it. And it's still over there, so I'm not gonna do any TED task, or SAM trial, sorry, played too much BO7. I'm not gonna do any of those anymore. And we do have a special round. I forgot you cannot do Easter eggs on special rounds in this game. I don't know who made that decision, but it's very stupid. There you go. Place this thing down. We have to kill one more HVT, and that's gonna be a Mangler if I'm not mistaken. Definitely pretty easy with this one, because it's just... you have the SMG version, so... it does go by pretty fast. I did buy myself level 2 armor, because... yeah, if I go down again, I'm gonna lose my cell revive. Pretty sloppy fight, or pretty sloppy Easter egg this time. Not gonna lie. We had a few problems with some of the steps, but there we go. We're ready for the boss fight. Now all we need to do is, well, get pack 3, legendary, all that kind of stuff, so we can fight the boss. Alright guys, here we are, ready for the boss fight. Let me get this weapon pack 3. We have it legendary and everything. And I'm not gonna buy like all the perks because I don't need them. So let's start this. And sadly, I will have to skip the intro cutscene to the boss because I want to shoot that thing. And that's gonna be the free insta kill.
not tell you the whole truth.
And we gotta pick this up
Understand?
exactly at the end of the voice line.
Has not been kind to me, but I wish you no harm.
Alright, there we go.
So I am sending you somewhere safe, where you cannot interfere with what comes next.
Right after she says next, you have like a 2-second window to pick that up. And I'm gonna skip the cutscene even though it's pretty cool and everything. But again, no spoilers, much like the other times. So I want to take advantage of that insta-kill a bit. Look at that damage. We almost finished the first phase. There we go, first phase is done because of that insta-kill. And we did some amazing damage for the second one as well. Oh my god, that was crazy good. That was absolutely insane. One of the best double points I had. Now I'm gonna use the Wonder Weapon to pretty much take down these guys. I don't want to use my Maelstrom because I don't want to waste ammo. You don't get any free max ammos in this boss fight. I think this is the only like complaint that I have about this boss fight. You don't get any free max ammos because this guy can be a bit of a bullet sponge. Alright, there we go, he's back. Now the first two phases are definitely not something too scary, but then the last two are pretty scary because there's 4 phases to this boss. But as you can see, the Maelstrom just absolutely destroys him. Just make sure you have space between you and the boss. Alright, he's almost done again. Yep, he's done. Whenever he does that, that means the phase is over. And let's do a bit of extra damage just before it ends. Very good, very good. Alright, 2 phases done, 1 more to go. Let's get as much ammo back as we can. Look at that guy right there. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Everybody go there for a moment. I want to take like a nice thumbnail. There we go. He looks so cool up there. Very scary and menacing. I have a lot of ammo on the ground, so I can use my gun a bit. But I'm gonna switch to the Wonder Weapon. Now, whenever he turns green like this, he's gonna be super aggressive compared to the previous phases. He's gonna be a lot faster and everything, so you do wanna take him down as fast as you can. And move around the arena as fast as you can because he's quick, bro. Always try to have like a rock in between you and him. But that third phase was done really quick. We done good damage earlier. Like if I didn't have the Maelstrom, this would have made a much different boss fight. much different boss fight. And he put that toxic pool in the worst spot possible. Also, I hate the fact that these guys are super sprinting, man. Like, why do they have to, some of them super sprint? It makes no sense. I feel like I'm in round 100 boss fight, which is definitely much tougher than this. Oh, let me be, guys. Let me be. Alright, decoy going out there. I could use my death machine, but honestly, I don't know if I need to. PhD is the GOAT of this game. And it's almost done. Keep in mind that if you go down and lose your self-revive, Richtophon actually drops your selfie. And there we go. He is done. Quick boss fight. Extremely fast boss fight because we had the Maelstrom. Any other gun would have been a different story. But it's so cool. Like, we're literally fighting a T-Rex. Or a T-Rex zombified. But let me know what you think about this, guys. Smash the like button, subscribe for more content. Let me know what you want to see next. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.